The Wildcats are growing strong, and there's a lot to know about the games.
That is why we have Zach Clark, the guru from ESPN Tucson, joining us again with an update. We have to throw the guru part.
You guys are too kind to me. I love it. That's why I keep coming back. Such respect. I love it. Thank you.
It is. He's like, if you keep calling me that,
I know. I'm never going to leave.
Never going to leave.
You're stuck with me.
Now, Zach, I asked you actually before we even started the show, because I wanted to kind of break it down. When we're talking football.
Football, yeah.
Because I know we're kind of getting towards the end here.
We're in the spot where we mix football and basketball, so it's good to split them. Yeah.
Now, of course, this is going to be a huge week for football because, of course, everyone's talking football over the holidays. But I asked football Wildcats.
Yes.
Where are we? Do we got a chance? Who do we need to win and lose?
Right. There's a lot going on right now. Arizona, as Rich Rodriguez would tell you, everything is still on the table. Everything they want is still there. But they have to beat ASU on Friday, and they have to get help. Stanford's going to play UCLA in Pasadena at the same time. If Stanford can win that game and Arizona can beat Arizona State, Arizona would move on to the Pac-12 championship game. That would be huge. That would give Rich Rod 10 wins, first one over Arizona State, and a berth in the championship game. So a lot still to play for. The Final Four, probably not. I would take heaven and earth to move for that to happen, but still, Arizona, in Rich Rod's third season, just a freight train right now.
Well, and this game on Friday, you said, is like the biggest game that we've had between these two rivals.
The last time these two teams have met like this was 1986. I was born the year before that, so a lot has transpired, but trust me, between now and then. So, yeah, this game, as far as the hype is concerned, with Arizona State, the hype builds itself. But this year, there's national pressure added on top of it, and it makes things that much more exciting.
It absolutely does. When you've got like the entire nation kind of watching.
Meaningful football is the best football.
Absolutely. Yeah. And but it's not, like you said, we're right at that time where it's football and it's basketball.
The best.
It is the best.
Well, for you.
I love it, yeah.
You're in heaven right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what can we expect for basketball?
Well, as we all would like to be right now, Arizona is in Maui. They're going to take on, there's going to be likely 3 games. They'll play at 3 o'clock today. They'll play Missouri, who a strong team out of the SEC, a little bit younger this year, Missouri, though. We'll see how they do. Arizona will be favored, should be at least in all 3 games they play. Tomorrow, it's either going to be Kansas State or Purdue. And then maybe in the last game, a matchup with San Diego State, who Arizona has had their number over the last couple of years, beat them twice last year, including in the tournament. But this would be a huge test if Arizona were to meet San Diego State. That'd be on Wednesday. So
that would be Wednesday.
3 games, 3 days on the island. We'll see how Arizona adjusts. It's a long way away. You play an odd schedule. They'll play about noon their time. So we'll see how Arizona adjusts. This will be a big growth period for Arizona away from Tucson.
It is. And I know last time you were here, you were kind of giving us a prediction just further into the season. Right. Do you think after this 3-game stint, it'll kind of give us a clearer picture as to where we're going?
I certainly think that's the case. And then going forward, they'll have a better measuring stick as they take on teams like Michigan, as they take on teams like Gonzaga, as those teams come to Tucson. So we'll know it's one piece after the other. We know a little bit more each time, and the bigger sample size we have, the easier it is to make predictions. And I think this weekend, or I should say this week, will tell us a lot. I think that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be a big week, eating turkey and watching all the games. And so what are we watching here?
You're going to see this kid, 7.5 feet tall, Mamadou Ndiaye. UC Irvine came to Arizona on last Wednesday. And I think this game was the most important game for Arizona so far this season. They trailed for a large part of this game, but as you see right here later in the game, the last 10 minutes, Arizona took control, went on a 20-4 run, and they really were able to show brute strength, that they really were the better team. And they've been the better team in every game they've played this season, but they've struggled at times to show it. And I thought here you saw a lot of personal growth out of Arizona later on, and they acknowledged that in the post-game press conference. Sean Miller as well. I mean, right there, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson giving up a foot of height, dunking over Mamadou Ndiaye. That is one of the most impressive things that I have ever seen.
Oh, look at them. They're so excited. I love when they're so proud of themselves.
Right.
That is amazing.
And Arizona has the type of players that have that kind of ability, and we saw this a lot last year, where not only is the basketball good, but the entertainment value is really high. And that's kind of just icing on the cake.
And I'll tell you what, Tucson Wildcat fans, they are true blue fans.
Yes, the basketball, it runs deeply here. It certainly does.
So I think that's going to be great. So we've got big games to watch basketball-wise. We've got big games to watch football-wise. Of course, Friday's going to be huge. And then we have to toggle between the 2 games so we can watch us win, of course. And then, of course, we want to see what the other team is doing to see if we can move on.
And then don't forget 3 meaningful NFL football games on Thanksgiving as well. So this week is booked.
It is.
My calendar is full. I love it.
Don't try to make any plans.
Don't ask you to do anything. Okay.
No, yeah, no, I'm booked. I'm done.
Well, Zach, we're so happy that you weren't in Maui today.
Well, if I couldn't be in Maui, I'd rather be here with you two guys. Definitely.
You're
Definitely.
so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you can listen to Zach talk all things sports weekday afternoons from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on ESPN Tucson AM 1490 and 104.9 FM.